Shut up, Sticky. Shut up. Shut up. What to do? What to do? What to do? Hello. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Or good morning, I guess. It's like fucking 5:30 in the morning. Wow, a notification. Yeah. It's like some of you got one. Isn't that special? Do you still maintain that gingers can tan? Yes, I do. I maintain it. I will keep maintaining it until the end of time. I will always maintain it. I have always maintained it. I have always maintained it. No, this is the only place I'm never wrong, Sam. You're wrong about that. This is the place where I'm not wrong. My power ensures my correctness here. This guy at work says I make his nipples hard, and he probably wants to put it in your butt, dude. Good morning. Hello. How are you? This just starting? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Whoa, Mango. Chill the fuck out. Good idea of mine to allow Twitter notifications on my desktop. Probably would have missed it otherwise. Looking at how YouTube is hiding the streams. Yeah. So stupid. What are you going to do, though? Whoa, dude. The popos are out. Keto's going well. Steadily dropping weight. Doing fine on the diet so far. Maybe I'm just special, but I always get YouTube notifications. Some people do too. You're not alone. It's just weird. It's like there's whole blocks of people. A lot of it, like there's so much going on behind the scenes at YouTube. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's not start this stream with the obligatory YouTube sucks conversation, because I'm sick to death of that shit. I know everybody else is too. Thoughts on the downfall of the Terminator franchise? I mean, a lot of these franchises are victims of the same greed. You know what I mean? It's not easy to make a film like The Terminator or Terminator 2 or Alien or Aliens. And so when it comes to making sequels for them, you always have this battle for the studios to do it for cheaper. To do more with less, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it just gets exploited. It gets to the point where it's just, you know, obviously people are going to see it because it says Terminator on it. So you can pretty much make whatever kind of shitfuck movie you want. Praise the sun, indeed. I need to, man, I really gotta find my fucking Xbox 360 controller. I know it's here somewhere. I just gotta find it. Because I want to install some Dark Souls and stream it. I don't really like it, no, but that's kind of why I want to stream it. Because I get really frustrated at the game. I think the game is needlessly frustrating. And you're going on immunosuppressants, so you won't be going outside much. Perfect time to get the DFF buffet. Yeah, dude. Seriously, like if you're going to be bedridden for a bit, definitely get the buffet. And you know, even for unpaid fans of DFF, you know, even for non-patrons, you guys are about to get a fresh injection of content on days when you're not used to getting content from us. So, Counterpointless and my movie review series and Pitch Wars from Cinema for Cynics are going to be moving to the DFF channel. On days where there are no videos, you'll be getting sometimes a movie review for me, sometimes a Cynics versus Cinema with me and TJ. So, yeah, a sweet beef injection. Yeah, and that'll be in addition to the shows. The shows will be the same. So if you're not looking forward to any of that, don't worry. You'll still get your shows. Just, once or twice a week, you'll get a little something extra, a little sprinkle. It might even be something that we can, like, give to patrons a little bit early. Like, maybe patrons get it a week early or some shit. 2 days early or some shit. They get to see it before everybody else. Where's my Lords of Salem movie review? What? It's my favorite Rammstein song, Mein Teil. Did Pauly Shore actually contact DFF? No. I really want to get into Morrowind. My friends always tell me to download mods, but I hate doing that for games I don't have much experience with. New Kanye album, so far so good. I've liked, I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but I've listened to a couple of cuts. I liked them both. I super chatted it like a year ago on DP. What? You lost the fuck out of me, man. I definitely don't remember super chats from a year ago on DP. What's your scariest horror movie, and what's the scariest horror movie? I don't know, man. It's hard to say. For me, The Exorcist has always really genuinely scared me, really unsettled me to watch. The let's see, Pet Cemetery has always unsettled me. There are several scenes in that film that, to this day, I find it hard to watch. So, Night of the Living Dead scared the fucking shit out of me. It was the first movie to do so. I'm trying to think of other movies that I find genuinely unsettling. A lot of people deride it, but I found It Follows to be pretty fucking insanely creepy. I guess a lot of people maybe weren't creeped out at all by the thought of the monster or whatever, but the idea behind It Follows is just like Gremlins terrified you, but you were like 5 years old. Yeah. I mean, it probably would have terrified me too if I saw it at that age, but I saw Night of the Living Dead, so I was prepared for Gremlins when it came around. Thanks, Mango, for the buck. Hey, Paul, I left a comment on a Lulgic video about 10 years ago. I'm sure you remember it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember that comment. It was about the thing when I made the video about that stuff. You put me onto the movie Elephant, and I used it in the first DFF remix after your school shooter lullaby on Flash Friday. That's cool, man. Neato Beto, yeah. Elephant, man. I don't know, dude. I think I'd enjoy making, like, I don't know what I would do. Like, sampling fucking movies and shit. I don't know what I'd do with them, though. Guess I could just have them as drops here on Highdeology when I'm doing a one that I'm sitting upstairs there. Could just make a billion drops. Yeah, my mom almost killed me one time because of The Exorcist. She had seen it when it came out, and my dad and a couple of her friends somehow cajoled her into going, and they did like a re-release of it. They were playing it at the drive-in theater of all places, and I was like 2 or 3 years old at this point. So they cajoled my mom into facing her fear and going and seeing this movie again. And she got a babysitter for me, and they all went out and watched it. And she said it was just as terrifying the second time. And that night, I did this thing where, like, I used to do this when I was really young. I would get scared, but I was also scared of waking people up for some reason. So when I got scared at night, what I would do is I would walk into my parents' room and I would just stand by their bedside because I would be like too scared to like reach out and like touch them to wake them up because I was afraid that they were going to get all freaked out. So I would just stand there. And my mom says that I did that night. I was just standing by her bed, and she woke up in the middle of the night, and I was kind of like, she said I was kind of like hovering over her a little bit. So like I was standing real close to her head and kind of bent over her, like looking at her, and she woke up to that. And now I don't remember this, but she claimed she grabbed me by my shoulders and flipped me over and threw me onto the bed with intentions of like throttling me because she thought I was a demon or some shit. But apparently, like, she saw who I was and stopped. But she woke up out of a dead dream, probably a nightmare about fucking The Exorcist, to a little kid in the moonlight hovering over her face. Yeah, tweet it to me, Cynic. I'll check it out, bro. Hey, Paul, gonna sleep to your luscious voice. Enjoy the talks, my man. Have a good night/morning. Gotta wake and do the work grind again and again. Yep. I got a show tomorrow, so I can't be doing this shit for too much longer. I gotta go snatch a few hours of sleep before I finish up research for tomorrow's show and start prep. Will Smith and Jizzy Jeff. Okay, alright. When I was a kid, I was scared of almost anything at night when the lights were turned off. Yeah, no, I wasn't a very scared kid. In fact, I used to like run away from home, like not intentionally, but when I was like 5 or 6, I used to be fond of like really late at night leaving my house and going out and like running around the neighborhood. When I was really little, when I was that age, we lived out in the country, so we didn't have too many neighbors, and it was just dead quiet that late at night. I knew my way around the neighborhood, but I used to like it. I loved the feeling of being out in the moonlight and being alone out there. You don't really have to worry about big predators or anything out in the country. You're safe out there for the most part. I mean, a coyote or a pack of hungry coyotes, I guess, could have fucked me up, but that wasn't happening. I could just feel it. I was just alone. I used to do it barefoot. I haven't done that in so long, but I'm afraid to do it in the places that I live now. I'm afraid somebody will get freaked out and call the cops on me just because I'm walking around. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll drive out, just like randomly by myself. It was always by myself. Sometimes I wouldn't walk around my neighborhood. Sometimes I'd just walk in the field behind our house. We had a few acres of land. It was, untilled, unworked land or whatever, but just like being out there in the moon. Yeah, there's something about that, man. Walking down the street, and the only thing you're able to hear is like some crickets and like the pebbles you're kicking up on the gravel. You're just walking alone. in a neighborhood or walking alone out down a country road in the moonlight, which once you're out, but I remember really loving that feeling. Is walking around at night because you're black. I still do it though. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I'm thinking of it like probably just some wilderness. You know what I mean? I know I live near some national parks and shit. I could probably drive just a few minutes and be on a walking trail with nobody on it in the middle of the night and just walk to my heart's content. I like that feeling. I mean, it's like 5:30 in the morning, and I live in a big neighborhood. Like I said, I would feel weird doing it around here. The reason I liked it when I was a kid is because I genuinely knew, like, all the people that lived, all the people that would have called us neighbors when I was really little. They're all working people. They all had a 9 to 5. So, midnight, 1 in the morning, none of them is awake. They're all dead asleep. Their kids are in bed like they should be, getting ready for school in the morning. All the animals are put away for the night, or any animal that would care or make a noise that you're passing. None of the dogs are running around anymore. It's just quiet out there. Every once in a while, you hear a bird, an insect of some kind, but it's just you. Man, I really do miss that solitary feeling. Did your parents know about this at the time? My parents never knew about this. I don't think they ever found me doing it. I don't think I was ever discovered. I don't remember there would have been a huge blow up. My mom would have flipped out, called the cops and shit, thought I was kidnapped or some bullshit. But I did it at least a couple dozen times. I mean, it was a real regular thing for me. But I don't remember ever being caught. I mean, eventually, like, I did it, not in that way though. Not like, I used to walk around my mom's neighborhood late at night when I was a teenager, but it wasn't the same. I still liked it, but it wasn't the same. Too many people, too close. Yeah, I like that feeling. We gotta seek that out somewhere. I kind of miss getting up to teenage antics. Yeah, man. Me and my friend Rodney used to walk around our town late at fucking night. We used to walk like blocks and blocks to go to the 7-Eleven that was open so that we could get like shitty hot dogs or those shitty fucking hamburgers that they sell in them. It actually wasn't even a 7-Eleven, it was a Johnny Quick, which I don't even know if those exist anymore. I think that company's dead. But yeah, there was a Johnny Quick that was a few blocks from our houses. So when we were teenagers, we'd get high as fuck, and just late at night, we'd just kick rocks all the way down there. Walk in there at like 3:30 in the morning, blazed out of our fucking skulls, and just buy like Funyuns, red rope licorice, and all the hot dogs that they had left on the fucking rack. And then walk that shit all the way back home and eat it. Man, yeah, I miss red rope, dude. Good old red rope licorice. I once took my cousin to 2 a.m. Denny's. Yeah. If there was like a Waffle House within walking distance of here, I'd be there for bacon and eggs probably every day. Especially on this diet, I'd be there every day. 24-hour McDonald's, which ain't even that good, is still a little far for walking distance for me. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing that I would walk to. I wouldn't even want to walk around here, honestly. So many people get fucking hit by cars as pedestrians in this area. It's fucking unreal. Like, I would definitely not want to leave the safety of, like, the neighborhood area. I wouldn't want to walk along main roads in this fucking place, especially not at night. Fuck that. That's just asking to get run over. Yeah, it's the sun's starting to come up, so the world's waking up out here. These birds are about to start the day. Singing that early morning song. Man, there's just like layers of them at all distances, and they're all singing to each other. Pretty awesome. Yeah, life is music. When you get skinny, will you put on the skinny jeans and be emo? Hell yeah, dude. I'm an emo kid trapped in a big fat guy's body. 300 seconds for you to not only learn epic but stop using situation. England is bringing it fucking home, lad. We are winning this World Cup. You know what the saddest thing about that is? Is that nobody fucking cares, dude. England very well might just like dominate the World Cup, and nobody with a pair of fucking balls between their legs gives two shits or a fuck. The man world, the real man world, goes on without even noting who won the fucking World Cup, dude. Who cares? It's fucking crazy ass Brits. It's too freaking early to talk about soccer. Is it? How late does it have to be in the day to talk about soccer? Nobody with a pair of balls, so only women? Yeah. Paul, I have this hypothesis. What if a universe is a surface of 4D sphere? Whoa, okay, dude. I'm putting you in a timeout just for how fucking needlessly complicated that was. Jesus Christ, Peter. The fuck you trying to do to me? It's 5 in the morning and I'm baked. Had to go down the main road after evening school and had for almost a year to do that shit, a couple of miles, because the shitty bus didn't drive up. Yeah. I used to walk back from like play practice sometimes. My high school was kind of out in the country, and my house was on the edge of town there, so it was like, I don't know, a mile and a half or something. And that, I don't know, walking around at least when I was a teenager, it's probably way different now, but my hometown was kind of a nice little town to walk around in late at night because just nobody was out, you know. Anybody else that was out was just another night owl like you know. Man, I wonder what this conversation is about. Is it just like, damn, hell yeah, it's morning time, man. Look, the sun came up. At least I could listen to music on full blast. Oh my god, dude, I'm so fucking tired of people that just have like, I don't know, maybe I'm being mean, maybe it's autism or something, like genuine autism. But like people that just like, they want me to talk about something that I don't want to talk about because I know nobody's going to know what they're talking about. Just some old shit from like 48 years ago. I have nothing to say about. You know what I mean? In his case, it was the misadventures of the skooma addict and shit. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And every time I look, there he is, dude. Is that autism? Like, can I diagnose that? Would that be that feels like autism, and it sounds like autism. But I might be wrong. You know, I don't want to impugn anybody. But it just goes, it's over and over, and it's like not taking the hint. And I don't want to ban the guy because it's not a mean question or anything. But like, it just, are you going to do the misadventures of a skooma addict? Hey, Paul Zigo, I was wondering if you're ever going to finish a misadventures of a skooma addict. Hey, Paul Zigo, do you remember 28 fucking years ago on YouTube when you did that, like, 8 video series of Skyrim called Misadventures of a Skooma Addict? You remember that? Well, well, are you ever gonna finish? Are you gonna finish the Misadventures of a Skooma Addict? Darn, he didn't read that one. Hey, Paul Zigo, in all caps, are you going to finish the Misadventures of the Skooma Addict? You remember that series you did in Skyrim? And I'll put Skyrim in all caps as well. Darn it, he didn't see that one either. Maybe I'll make a joke with it. Hey, Paul Zigo, if you don't finish the misadventures of a skooma addict, I'm gonna blow your brains out. JK, winky face with tongue out. Yes, posted it. Damn it, he banned me. No, I don't think you do get it. See, I don't get to say we get it. No, I don't get to say we get it. And you know what? The fact that you said that twice means you also got something else. So you got that, and you got yourself a 300-second timeout to think about how fucking retarded you are and hopefully come back. Let's try to calm down. Yeah, let's do that. Look, dude, listen to the birds. Relax or you will have a heart attack. I mean, I'm gonna have a heart attack anyway. Relaxing has nothing to do with it at this point. A ticking time bomb, homie. Tism is the black plague of the modern age. Yeah, it is. The saddest thing is, in the early 2000s, people thought that the Tismites were just like them. They used to allow them in their homes and in their hospitals. The Tismites were actually encouraged, if you can believe it, to go to school with other children. They just didn't know at that time what the Tismites were and what they were doing draining the life force of everyone around them through endless cyclical conversation. It really is an insidious alien species but they didn't know that. They accepted the Tizamites. They gave birth to the Tizamites and thought them their own progeny. Oh, what a woeful time to be alive. UKIP, dude. UKIP, dude. Oh my god, dude. England, please stop existing. Oh, aren't you embarrassed to be England yet? I know I'm embarrassed to be American. Aren't you embarrassed to be England yet? UKIP, dude. Like, you guys are all so highfalutin over there. Over in fucking England, man. Every last one of you motherfuckers has your nose up in the air, talking shit about how fat and stupid Americans are. But you know what I see when I look at England? Some dude with fucked up teeth that's like 30 pounds overweight in a tracksuit going, "It's alright. I'll go down to the fucking pub, mate. I'll go down to the fucking pub, you know what I'll do? I'll fucking go to the pub, drink me a fucking pint. Oh, shit." So fuck you too. I just do that without sticking my nose in the fucking air. Righto, me lord. More work? Yes, me lord. Off I go then. I just hate how they pretend that they're any different than us. That's the thing I hate about the British. Is that they think that they're different than us. They try and highlight the reasons that they think that they're different from us, but they're all just the same. Just a bunch of fat fucks with bad teeth and fucking 72 IQs drinking themselves to death. Like, we got plenty of that. Bunch of racist pieces of shit drinking themselves to death in the pub every goddamn night. Like, welcome to America. They're often portrayed as being pompous. They are kind of pompous, dude. You having a fucking giggle, mate? Are you having a fucking giggle? Off I go then. What is it? More work? Yes, me lord. All right. Off I go then. Stronghold 2. Whatever. I mean, Carl Pilkington, I mean, there's a lot of funny people in Britain, but whatever. There's a lot of funny people every goddamn where. The only place that there's not a lot of funny people is Russia. Not a lot of funny people living in Russia. Russia's pretty devoid of humor in general. They have to take classes to learn how to smile, so they don't really do comedy over there. No, Germany, there's some funny Germans. But Russia, that's a comedy vacuum. China, comedy vacuum. Japan, for the most part, well, never mind. I was going to say unintentional comedy counts, so Japan's fine. But Russia's just cold and harsh and bitter as the land it fucking lies on, dude, as the winters it endures. Yeah. You'll stand up next to him and drink some Russian pee. Dude, do you guys, let me ask you guys a question. All right. It's about this Trump shit. And I don't care, where you live. I just want your opinion. Okay. Do you think that the PP tape exists? Do you think it's a real thing? And if so, what are the chances that it gets leaked out? Like, is the PP, who has it, if yes? And what happened? Like, how amazing would it be if the PP tape leaked? You guys don't think it's real? P tape definitely exists. Dude, if the PP leaked, dude, if the PP leaked, can you imagine? Can you imagine, dude? You think it happened for sure, dude? Two Russian prostitutes and the president and PP, dude. PP all over the place. Dude, man, I bet Trump's wee wee looks like a goddamn nightmare, dude. I bet it looks like one of those sandworms from fucking Dune. I bet it's a nightmare down there, dude. I bet it's crooked as fuck. Like I bet, but not in a good way. Not upward, like ladies like it to be curved, but like to the left and down. You know what I mean? It just looks like a goddamn drooping nose when it's hard. I bet it's slender in a way that's really disconcerting. It's probably pretty long, but I bet it's slender. You think it looks like a crooked witch's finger? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Trump's got a crooked witch finger down there. Like Gonzo's nose. Oh, dude, I guarantee you it reeks. Dude, his whole taint, butt crack, balls, and dick probably stinks so bad. Oh my god, dude. They just smell like, like every old, like really old person. He's in his 70s, so he's in the really old category. You know what I mean? They naturally start stinking. Like old people just like because their body is just decaying, you know what I mean? So oh my god, dude. His big ass walking around all day, dude. Think how bad his fucking undercradle must smell. Dude, his balls are saggy as fuck, but they're small. Like they're not saggy and big, so it's really weird looking. They're like two almonds, but with a ton of extra scrotum. So it just looks like a big flap of skin hanging down there when you look at it. Dick like a crooked witch's finger. Shaved. Never grew pubes. They just never came in for him. Just like the hair on his head, it never came in. The eyebrows are fake too. He's got alopecia. He was born with it. The hair, the eyebrows, it's all a fucking game. Yeah, he has like a little pube toupee, dude. He's got a little he's got a little pube that the same person that made his hair made it. He puts a little pube on. He rubs some honey on his balls and then dips it in some dog hair It's a nightmare, dude. It's a nightmare. You know it's a nightmare down there. Saggy old man, just fat, gross, sweaty, stinky. Poor Stormy Daniels, man. He must have paid her a lot of money. Well, yeah, I'm a nightmare, but we're not talking about me, dipshit. We're talking about Trump. We're focusing on a different nightmare right now, asshole. Paul, do you think scrotum skin always looks about 30 years older than the rest of the person? I don't know, dude. I haven't really thought about it. You're gonna have to go if you ask that like a question like that again, though. You're gonna go to timeout because that was just dumb as fuck. I keep seeing Stormy Daniels and adverts before my porn videos take using Trump in her lines to sell some cam site. Well, of course, dude. It's the best shit ever for her. She's not, you know what I mean? You wandered into Tizamy Wat. It's okay. Don't worry about it, dude. It happens. Mm-mm. Dude, Trump's old man ass looks like two of those big Ziploc freezer bags filled with extra lumpy oatmeal, dude. I shit you not, that's what his butt cheeks look like, dude. Two extra large Ziploc freezer bags filled with extra lumpy oatmeal. It looks like somebody, instead of an ass, just taped two of those things to the back of him. And if you touched his ass, it would feel like you were touching a Ziploc bag filled with lumpy oatmeal. Custard in a burlap sack, dude. What the fuck, man? Disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. Why do you guys talk about this disgusting shit? I don't believe you. Why? Well, it's actually bright enough here. Boo. For me to do that. Because the sun done come up. Oh my god. It's that morning sunlight, man. Everybody looks better in the morning. That's why people started getting up early. I have no doubt about it. People started this getting up early bullshit because people just look better in the morning. You just skip sleeping? No. My sleep schedule is utterly fucked up though. I'm gonna be up for another couple hours, and I'll lay down for probably 4 hours. Get up, finish research, do a kick-ass DFF, finish some writing after that, go to bed. It's just like a cyclical thing. I don't know what it is. It happens to me sometimes, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've talked about it before. Those of you that have been around for a long time, I remember specifically talking about this on Highdeology one time. How I go through these weird phases of sleeping in shifts instead of sleeping in one continuous thing. It's not necessarily a good thing, but I've done it since I was a little kid. The aforementioned walks around the neighborhood at night that I talked about at the beginning of these streams were born out of that. So I don't know, something about my wiring. I'm at the start of one of those now, so it'll be a couple of weeks of sleeping in 2, 3, 4 hour shifts twice a day. You don't get huge headaches. Very luckily, no, I don't. I get sinus headaches sometimes, but not usually as a result of being tired. My bipolar. I've never been diagnosed bipolar. I've seen a bunch of different medical professionals, a bunch of different psychological medical professionals, and never once has the word bipolar come up any of my diagnoses. So I'm gonna go with nope. Are you still a hermit? I mean, I'm pretty hermit-like, yeah. A hermit crab, yeah. There's a dog. Where? Probably the cat. If you saw anything in there. P dog. P dog. Okay. Yeah, it was probably Squeako. Probably Squeako Butico. I want the lion's mane back, man. I wish I could accelerate my hair growth by about 6 months. My beard growth by about 6 months. Give me back my lion's mane, man. I don't know why I denied it. When I had the, like, long, shaggy hair and the big, super bushy beard, like, it's getting there again. But, it'll take another few months to get all the way back. Because I was trimming this back up here for a while, so. But, yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, dude. The lion's mane. Oh, how do you... Dude, I never knew we had a fast forward button to fast forward the simulation. How do you do that? Like, where's that at? Yeah, dude. When the homeless lady thought I was also homeless. Yep, yep, yep. Thanks for the streams, my dude. You're welcome, my friend. Have a good one. Hang out here for a sec. I'm gonna go do something. I'll be right back. So let's see. I'm trying to think of anything about like anything a fan has done or a group of fans has done has really ground my gears this week. I want to do a little segment on Highdeology sometimes called "What Gave Paul the Red Ass This Week" or something, where I just bitch. I'm in like a silent justice mood. I'm feeling very selective tonight. I'm paying very close attention to you guys today. I'm feeling like it might be time to weed the garden. Some passing out some warning shots over the bow. Oh yeah, Big Brother's watching right now, dude. I am the eye in the side, looking at you. I can read your mind. Yep. Which songs Marshall Manson gonna perform at the LA DP songs? You have to ask Marshall, man. It's his set. What time is it here? Time for you to use Google. If you're really interested in something as mundane as what time it is here, you know where I live. You can look up the difference in time between where you live and where I live, and you can do the math. And then, you know what you'll have? A stupid, meaningless, mundane fact that nobody but you cares about. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. The World Cup, dude. What a fake ass achievement in sports the World Cup is. What a sham. The World Cuck, yeah. Holy fuck. Ridiculous. Dude, if I had like Iron Man armor and shit, you know what I would do right now? Where they keep the World Cup before they give it to people? I'd go chill above the World Cup, right at the ceremony where they're about to hand it to the winning team. I'd fly down to my power armor, the front crotch part would open and my dick would come out, and I would just drain my fucking snake right into the World Cup. Oh, yeah. Make sure I saved up a nice long one, too. Just piss right in it. Make sure I shook every drop out, and then I just put my dick away and, like, fly off. What are they going to do about it? Who's going to stop me? It doesn't look like a cup. All the more reason to fucking get rid of it. Dude, maybe I'll nasty it up, dude. Maybe I'll take a leak in it, and everybody will be horrified, right? They'll be like, "Oh no," and I'll fly off, and then I'll be like, I'll stop and turn around and be like, "Sorry, everybody, sorry," and I'll fucking the butt of my suit will open up, and I'll just drop like the most liquidy, disgusting deuce in it, and then I'll fly off. That's what I think of the World Cup. Runny burrito turd. You know what, dude? You have just like consistently been funnier than 90% of the people in here. So, Najoza, welcome to the mod team. Do what you will with these plebs. You're now a baron. You now have a fiefdom of your own. I've laughed at like 18 things he said tonight, guys. He's the cream of the crop. He rise to the top. I wanted to wrench him just to make sure I don't miss anything that he says. To the dark side he goes. If for whatever reason you don't want it, I'd be happy to rescind it, but and it comes with no obligations. You can police or not at your discretion. I trust your judgment. That's well, there you go. Yeah, I've seen you around for some time. What's a good keto breakfast? I don't know if it's really that good, but I actually put some on right now. Um, which means that this stream probably has a an expiration limit on it. But I'm making some pepperoni chips right now. I grill some pepperonis on the Foreman, drains all, like most of the grease off of them, and leaves them all crispy like they are off the top of a pizza. And then I'll probably make an egg or two, probably fry an egg, and eat those with that for breakfast. Actually, it'll be probably more like dinner to me if you're gonna hold me to everybody else's fucking time scale. But I don't know. Coffee? No, not right now. Oh, I've eaten a bunch of eggs. Yeah, probably not dozens, but an egg here, a boiled egg every once in a while. Oh, you know what? I might boil some eggs. That sounds good. I might boil a couple eggs. I really like boiled eggs. A little salt and pepper. They're pretty good. Nice, soft boiled egg. Oh shit! Yeah, Salvador. No, he's in bed. He went to bed. He's in bed with TJ, so we're safe. Boiled eggs and salsa, huh? I'll have to try that. I will confess that I never have. Who's the Russian normie, and why would I want to tell him to piss off? Oh, I have it on top chat, so you guys should put it on top chat too if you can. I don't do live chat anymore. It gets rid of so much of the frustration of this. You don't have any idea. Like, I know some legitimate shit gets fucking blocked, which sucks, but on these, the quality of life improvement from putting top chat on is so fucking huge. Top chat is basically a spam filter, although it's a really, really wide reaching one, and some, like, every once in a while will catch legitimate comments, but for the most part, it's meant to stop the Nigerian spam and shit. And for the most part, I haven't seen that since I started using it, so it works really well for that. No one can call me fat in the top chat. In the top chat. Nobody can say I look like I have some lice. Everyone's forced to be totally nice in the top chat. Do 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 in the top chat. Do 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 do. Whoa, creamage. Man, fuck you, dude. How'd you sneak that through the top chat? Nothing but positivity. Sunshine and rainbows, you're forced to be nice. in the top chat. D in the top chat. I'm looking high today. Be honest with me. I'm looking high today. And that's it's the truth. I have pretty naturally squinty eyes anyway, but when I'm good and baked, they are very like I'm just gonna I'm just gonna let my eyes rest where I would rest them if I wasn't in front of you guys, okay? Where I think it's comfortable to have my eyes right now. Hold on. Let's get a few good blinks in. Yeah, that's the resting point right there. Feels kind of nice. Can I tell you guys how fucking weird it is to watch your body and your face degrade before your very eyes as you get old? My 20s are well in my rear view. My 30s are almost in my rear view. And I'm telling you guys, it's in all of your futures. It's so weird. Alien video's coming along well. The writing's coming along really well. So, won't be long. It's going to be a bitch to edit, though. So, it's going to take me a while. I might actually do some streams while I'm editing it. Just do a screen capture of. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some crazy Highdeology streams where it's probably pretty non-interactive, but it'll be a kind of cool preview, I guess. I might not stream everything. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, because I'm gonna get a bunch of people giving me a bunch of advice that I don't want and shit. I just thought it'd be cool to chill and maybe I'll do a patron. You know what? That's what I'll do. Problem solved. I'll do a patrons only stream. Do a patrons only editing stream so they get an early look at the alien video. Right there it is. What other franchises have gone to complete crap? Um, hmm. I mean, there's so many of them, man. RoboCop. That's a really egregious one. The Predator films. Another really egregious one, in my opinion. Um, hmm. I mean, there's so many. There's even like some schlocky ones that started out schlocky but good and are now schlocky but bad, like Puppet Master. Halloween. All right, well, I gotta end this because I got breakfast and shit. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for chilling. Bye.